Anybody else been overwhelmed this past week? Or the past couple weeks? That would be me. Before we do anything, I need you to hit the like button. I need you to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you can be notified every time that I post a video. And so you can help me reach my goal of 100 subscribers. And friends, I really would like to reach 1,000 because guess what? I found out that you can get monetized on YouTube if you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which I already have the hours. I just need the subscribers. So I know my goal was originally 100 subscribers for this year. That's not changing, but my overall goal, big goal, it don't necessarily have to be this year, but I need 1,000 subscribers, y'all, because I want to get monetized. So just subscribe to me and help. And it also helps when you watch through the entire video, because it just helps. So just watch, please. Okay, thanks. Hi friends, my name is Chastity King for those of you who do not know me, and I am the author of The King's Daughter, which is a soon-to-be published book about my life. It takes you through the intimate details of my addiction, recovery, and faith. So be looking for it to come out. Today we will be talking about measuring goals. I thought that it would be very fit for me to take a look at the goals that I had set out to achieve at the beginning of the year and see what kind of progress I've made since the beginning of the year, seeing how it's been a little over a month that's gone by, and the fact that I've been really overwhelmed the past couple weeks, and it feels like I don't have enough time to get done everything that I need to get done and everything I need to do in order to achieve my goals. So I think part of measuring goals to see what kind of progress you have made requires a reevaluation sometimes. Sometimes that reevaluation can mean changing your goals, even changing the time for your goals. For me, I think it's going to involve a little bit of changing my goals so that I can better achieve them. A few of the goals that I had at the beginning of the year, hold on one second, we're gonna get the paper. Ta-da! At the beginning of the year, I said one of my goals was to publish The King's Daughter. That goal is not gonna change. Where I'm at on that is I'm actually moving forward pretty progressively. So in order to publish The King's Daughter, I needed to hire an editor and edit the book. I needed to go on and format the book. I would need to prepare a launch plan and a marketing plan. And in order to do all that, there are some tools that I needed to buy, such as Vellum, which is a formatting software, and Publish Rocketer? I don't know. It's something Rocketer. And those kind of are costly. Vellum is $250 and the Publisher Rocket is like almost $100. I have not got to that stage yet, but I have hired a professional editor. I've almost got that bill paid off. She allowed me to do payment plans with her. In the process of that, we've actually completed our first round of edits. I got to send those back to her as accepted. I learned a lot through the first round of edits. Honestly, I thought there was going to be a whole lot more edits than what they were, but there wasn't. But there's still another round of edits to go. Once I have that bill paid off for the editor, I will then buy Vellum, which will allow me to format the book. And then we will get into the book cover and keywords and launch plan and street team and all of that, and we will definitely be talking about that in future videos. So let's go to the central goal that I had right here, which was to make my bed every day. Where am I at with that? Am I doing that? Well, actually, honestly, I am. I am making my bed pretty much every day. The only time that I have not done it was maybe just a handful of times, if that. So I'm doing very well with that. Now, showing up in my closet at 7 a.m. Now, friends, I'll be honest with you, that sort of hasn't been happening. And there's reasons behind that. My schedule has changed, which is why I'm sort of overwhelmed, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video. and why you guys didn't even have a video last week, which I promised at the beginning of the year was to make a video every week so I could, ta-da, achieve my other goal, which was to grow my author platform and post a YouTube video once weekly and then share the link on Facebook, because my goal was to get 100 subscribers by the end of the year. With that goal, measuring it, we are doing pretty well with that, because when I first started these videos, I think I had like 38 subscribers, maybe even less than that. And since then, I've gained at least 10 or more subscribers since I started doing the videos. So my author platform is growing. Concerning the weekly videos, this is where reevaluation comes in, and I'm gonna have to reevaluate that because that is really hard for me to stay consistent with. Last week, I did not post a video. I was not able to. I had a lot of late evenings and other things going on. So not only do I have a full-time job, which is the Olive Branch Ministry. I manage the Gaston County Overdose Response Team and Syringe Access Program. I do a lot of case management stuff, and I link people to substance use treatment. I work with people who are in jail and get them to substance use treatment, collaborate with lawyers and probation officers, etc. I also have an outreach ministry, which is the Calling Incorporated, and we do some of the same things. We do visit people in jail. We do have an outreach where we minister to people in the jail, so I have a lot of jail visits during the day with clients from work, and then in the evenings for the ministry whenever I get home. On top of that, I write letters to lots of people, and guess what? Writing letters requires time. And so re-evaluating a video a week will probably go to every other week. 2 videos a month, bi-weekly, and see where we can go with that, to see if I can stay consistent with that, because I know that when I make a commitment, and in order to grow my author platform and, you know, on YouTube, consistency is so important, and that really is the word that I have been given since the beginning of the year, is consistency. The only thing that I ever used to be consistent at was being inconsistent. For once in my lifetime, I'm actually able to be a consistent person in my character. I'm actually able to be consistent at my job, being able to show up every day and being consistent in my character when interacting with other people, in authenticity and genuineness. So consistency really goes a long way, and it don't just have to be like posting a video every week. It goes a lot deeper than just doing things and sticking to them. Consistency can mean a lot. It can be, I don't know. I'm just rambling now. So anyways, moving forward, what were we talking about? See? All right. So with everything that I have going on, I said that I had a full-time job. I work for the Olive Branch Ministry, and then I have also started an internship, which is basically like having a second job. And in addition to that, I have school. So I have an ethics class and 2 WBL classes that have work that I have to upload and complete, which makes a total of 3 classes, an internship, a full-time job, and an outreach ministry. And not to mention, did I tell you that I bought a new puppy? His name is Arrow, and he pees, and he poops, and he chews, and he requires so much attention. He's very clingy, let me tell you. And I probably did not think that one out all the way through when I got him. And some people even advised me not to get a puppy, but what did Chastity do anyways? Chastity got a puppy. And now I'm thinking twice about, should I have really got a puppy? Because what I have noticed is that when I come home in the evenings, I have to take the dog out, or I have to clean the crate because he's made a mess inside the crate, or even when after I take him out, like I have to feed him, and then he like requires all this attention like a newborn child. And so if I'm not like giving him attention or playing with him, he's like or whining and stuff like that. And then if I just ignore him and let him be and rummage through the house, then next thing you know, he's like peeing and pooping everywhere. And then I have to clean it up. So, meet Arrow.
Ow!
A toy, not my finger. Alright, in addition to all those other goals, I also had a goal of transcribing or ghostwriting Billy's book, which is the guy who used to be a Satanist. Yeah, a Satanist. He sent me 5 pages front and back of some of his childhood and where he started to talk about when the demonic experiences began to happen at a very young age. It's gonna be interesting. I just got to prioritize and sit down and block out some time to transcribe it and figure out, okay, if I experienced this, how would I describe it? I've never written another book for somebody. I've never transcribed somebody else's work in a way that I'm gonna be doing with Billy's work, with his writing. Now, I've transcribed stuff word for word or whatever, but if we leave his words word for word, then it's not gonna be fit for a book because it needs to be organized, it needs to be good grammar, it needs to flow very well, and I do have a way with words, but I have a way with words when I'm writing my stuff, my own writing. So this is going to be a challenge, but I am up for the challenge, and I will let you know as we move forward with that. The other goal I had was to write a business plan. No, I have not actually wrote the business plan yet, but I did get the paperwork back for my LLC. So I have my EIN number, and Gratitude Press is officially Gratitude Press LLC. So I did call around to different banks to decide which bank I actually want to bank with, because that's going to go into publishing the book. Because whenever I start to publish my book, I need a bank account for that stream of income to flow into, and the stream of income will be my company. I will have to block out some more time and get to a bank and set that up. It does cost $100, and I do need to sit down this year and do some financial goals in addition to these goals. So we may even talk about that in the future in another video about financial goals, because I do need to save some money. I need to invest some money. A lot of money right now is being dished out to this book and paying for an editor, and then I'm gonna have to dish out a lot of money to pay for software and other kinds of tools. But in a sense, that's investing, because all of that will bring a return. In order to write the business plan so I could be more informed about it and how exactly I need to do that, I gave myself a goal to read Author Business Plan by Joanna Penn. I have about half of that read so far. I am progressing towards that goal. I think that I'm doing pretty well as far as with everything on here. The other two, I had Write a Second Book, which was gonna be about gratitude. I'm really nowhere near starting that. I do have a little bit of writing that I didn't have before about the gratitude that will go into the book. And then the other one is Complete Steps 9 and 10 in my 12-step program. I haven't even touched that. When you measure goals, what I like to do is like, this is big goals, right? This is long-term goals for this year. It's gonna take like a lot of different things to achieve these goals. What my sponsor and I do, normally every month, we will write down mini goals for that month. So that way we can achieve our bigger goals overall that year. And then a lot of times my mini goals will have stuff that's really not even related to my bigger goals, but it'll be just things that are priority, that revolve around my job or daily or monthly activities that don't necessarily tie into my goals, but it's just stuff that's intricately woven into my life and that I have to get done. And so I did not do that for January, and it's almost mid-February coming up. I mean, we're like, 10 days into February, so not even 2 weeks, but almost. And I have not sat down and made a list for February goals. And so that's something that I need to do. But hey, that is all about sitting down, taking a look, and measuring your progress and your goals, because your goal has to be measurable. It has to be achievable. That's what this video is all about. And I'm gonna remind you to click the subscribe button, click like, and click the bell so you can be notified every single time that I post a video. And remember, it's not gonna be every week. It's gonna probably be every other week. So that way, I just, won't go crazy trying to get a video done every week. And friends, you have to tell me, what are you grateful for today? Today, I am grateful that I'm actually just making this video, because I feel like I've tried to make it for like 2 weeks now and haven't been able to make it. So I'm grateful for that I've actually just said, all right, Chaz, let's do it. We got some time now. That's really all, folks. I'll keep you posted. That's it for today.